Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dungeon Siege 3. My name is Tony with thebitgen, and I've been gone for a hot minute, but I am back. I am back from my trip to New York City. And where I don't even remember what I was doing. What were we doing? Root of the Matter. Oh, that's right. We are off to find the first people who are those Heart of Nagog homie inbred inbred people, mud peoples in the swamp. So that is what we are doing. But yes, I am back from New York. And that was well, hold on, this guy wants to talk to me. I want to talk over him, but you know, don't want to mess up the story.
Devonshire seemed fit to trust you.
Let's see what he's got to say.
You already know of the savages in the bog.
Yes, the inbred
Some of our
first
best
people.
soldiers were captured in their raids. Others have gone missing.
Okay.
We sent scouting parties into the bog. I armed them as best I could, but baggage train attendants are hardly soldiers. They haven't returned for hours.
Why don't what were you
transporting?
transporting?
It's hardly a place for heavy wagons. Was your cargo worth the trouble?
Basic supplies needed for the troops, but also cannons, powder kegs, and the like. Perhaps we could find a way out of this muck-ridden cesspool on foot, but those cannons are needed in Glitterdelve.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess
If
I'll
your
help
people
you.
are raw recruits, they won't survive long in the swamp. Let me look for your missing soldiers.
There we go.
You surprise me. I can offer you little more than some extra supplies, and my thanks. Look for them to the east, out in the bog. We sent out 2 scouting parties. Hopefully the swamp hasn't claimed them. Devonshire won't permit any more of us to leave camp, so you're the only chance they'll get.
Alright, so back to what I was saying. New York City was a great time. Like I had mentioned before, I went over with my girl, and we met up with her sister, and I met up with some family and stuff like that. But it was a good time, man. We got to do a lot of cool activities. Not so much touristy stuff. I think the most touristy thing that we did was go to the Metropolitan Museum of Arts. What the fuck is this bitch doing? She's going crazy back there. We went to the Metropolitan Museum, the Met, and that was a great time. We got to see a bunch of cool stuff, ancient Egyptian stuff, Roman stuff, some awesome early weaponry, really early weaponry like flintlock and matchlock rifles, really cool stuff. Where'd he go? What else did I see? Oh, well, my main priority in going to New York City, aside from spending, time with my girlfriend and all that, was to visit one thing and one thing only, and that was the Ghostbusters firehouse.
Almost look like a gate, yes?
And I was able to do that. If I remember, I'll try to put a picture in here somewhere. Maybe if I remember, I'll do it now. Right there to the left on screen. Put it there now. Bam. There it is. If it didn't just show up, it's because I forgot. But yes, got to see the Ghostbusters firehouse from the movies. That was super awesome. At the Met, got to see all sorts of like Egyptian and early artwork. Some really cool stuff like that. Weapons and armors. I got to see King Henry VIII's armor. That was pretty interesting. He was a big fellow. But the armor was also made for him after he was overweight and suffering from gout. So I can't blame him. Yeah, man. Hung out at some cool bars. Hung out at this one place over on... I get murdered. That it's not my city, so I don't really know the names. I think it was the East Village, East Side, East Village, some shit like that. It was called Motor City Bar. We went there a couple nights, and that was a really cool hangout. Enjoyed it very much. So, what else did I do? Taxis, lots of taxis, more taxis than I've ever taken in my entire life. I mean, ever. ever. I've never been in a taxi more than I have been while in New York City. We stayed at, what was it called? The Yotel. Super strange name. I thought it was going to be like uber tacky. You know, we're staying at the Yotel. What? What the hell's a Yotel? But it was really cool. It was right on 42nd and like 10th. If anyone from New York is listening to this and that makes sense, then you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, people, you can use Google Maps and see what I'm talking about if you care. But otherwise, our hotel, though, as super modern and cool as it was the size of like a toilet. It was tiny. It was like a space station of smallness. Oh yeah, that's the thing that I would have to go back. Yeah, space station of smallness. Like the second you would come in, you were already at the foot of the bed, and right next to the bed was pretty much like the toilet and the shower, separated by a small pane, like just one pane of glass. And if you wanted some real privacy, you had to like swing a curtain across the room.
Probably being held on the far side, or maybe in the trees above.
What do you want, old man? What's your plan?
Do you have a strategy in mind?
Everything depends upon finding. Damn it!
They found us. Okay. Well, let's get it. But yeah, so if you wanted like some super privacy, you had to like slide a curtain across the room. But that wasn't gonna save you if you had to take a massive shit or anything. Like anyone who was in that room was going to feel the full force of excrement. There was just no way around it. So it was like a little sardine can, a little space sardine can. I don't know what else to say about it. It was cool, man. It was nice. A tad bit small for my taste. But I guess that is, you know, the city thing. What else? I drove through Central Park. The people were surprisingly not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Everyone's always like, ooh, people from New York, they're super assholes. And they also, no, everyone was pretty nice, except for this one waiter who sucked balls. But, you know, it wasn't worth enough of my time to be worried about how bad he sucked to ruin my trip or anything. So, pretty good stay. I really did enjoy myself, I'm not gonna lie. It was a great time. A little overwhelming. There's just so much, you know, city that it's a little overwhelming, you know. This guy will not die. Holy shit. There we go. But if you have money to spend and are looking for a new adventure, I would recommend at least once in your life going to New York City. It was a good time. But I did, however, get to step outside the city. I went over to the Bronx to visit some family, and that was awesome. I much more prefer the Bronx over the island, like totally. And I know some of you are going to be like, what? It's fucking bananas, you're crazy. The city's the best. Yeah, the city, granted, is really nice, but I like trees and space. I'm a big fan of trees and space. I totally sound like a pothead right now. Trees and space, man. That's all I want. Trees and space. But yeah, it's true. That's what I like. I really enjoy, you know, nature. So it's a shame, but I did like the Bronx a lot more. It was super cool. We went out to City Isle and had some great seafood, but the weather was terrible, man. Half the time I was up there, it was like 40. And just that really annoying, uncomfortable rain that just doesn't stop. It's just like, just like slow pissing all over you. Just, how about this? It's cold and windy, yeah. Enjoy some rain. Oh Lord. But overall, yes, good time. I recommend it. Do stop by New York City should you feel that you are in the mood for a vacation of sorts.
We are Urshamesh.
Oh, who's this guy?
Bow before no outsider.
Oh, buddy bear. Getting a little crazy.
You are not welcome here.
Uh-huh.
You bring fire and poison to
What's
our
up with
home.
his mouth?
You kill our
Must be all those
secret
years of
treasures,
inbreeding.
and you move the crawlers to madness. Now you kill my seed.
Ooh,
in my
that is
village.
gross. See, that
I come
is
to tell you
gross.
to stop.
My seed.
Marugate will
Like,
send you to the river
these
of
are all
souls.
my own children. Like, I reproduce with them repeatedly to have more and more of my seed. But let's see. I come to tell you that you will stop, or Maru Yautum will send you to the River of Souls. Well, you attacked first, dude.
You brought this on yourselves when you kidnapped our allies. You started this fight, not us.
We Urshamesh did not start any fight. For years you bring your beasts of fire and spoil the land.
Nope. 1 second.
You kill warriors.
Looks like
in
my
metal
girlfriend's
and
coming.
Urshamesh warriors. It matters not. Always it is the same. No peace in my village or outside in the damp.
And we're back. Sorry about that. Jesus Christ. What the hell is this thing saying? You kill warriors in metal and Urshamesh warriors. It matters not. Okay, well, what is the damp?
Damp? What is that?
All that is out there, beyond our home. The old roots, the deep waters, the cold mist. All is the damp.
You say the swamp is sacred, but we know nothing about it. Why do your people care?
Long ago, the old one
See, there he is. Nagog.
fell from the sky. Our fathers made a sacred bond with it as it lay dying. So we all became Urshamesh.
Gods falling from the sky. Just like the old story of the creator.
Jesus
God.
Christ, Devonsy, shut the fuck up.
Died and became the damp. When you walk, your feet touch Nagog. When you breathe, you inhale Nagog. All is Nagog.
There's only one thing we want, and that's the men you took from us.
And why should I return your warriors? You have killed many of my seed. You have burned the ground and poisoned our waters with your dead.
It was Jane Cassinda who burned your swamp. and
Shut
killed
the
your
fuck
people,
up,
not us.
Devonsy.
I ordered
Damn.
my army to leave you alone.
You fought in the damp and killed Urshamesh for years. You now speak names unknown to Maru Yitum to hide the truth. You are all enemies.
Okay, I guess this guy's
When our
not
plates
going
pierce your
to...
heart, Maru Yitum will
Yeah.
feed your flesh to the crawlers.
We can't talk him out of this, so... Let's just beat his ass.
Maru has fled up those roots. Shall we pursue, or shall we go for drinks? Pursue, I
Bitch,
suppose.
what you need to do is shut the fuck up, Katarina, and start taking people out.
This one is
Savages here. Go on
There we
ahead.
go,
Find the
alright. That's taken care of. Alright, now, I am noticing one thing here. And it... Oh, I can't party select. Alright, well, let's fucking get this party started. She's not doing as much damage as I would anticipate that she would be doing to these humanoids. And she's also not using her dogs or the crows. It's really, really strange how she is fighting at the moment, and that's kind of aggravating. Still can't make a party select. Maybe I have to be out of combat. Oh, there we go. No more combat. Let's go ahead and put that other point in shield wall. We're gonna go ahead and accept that and put another one into rejuvenation. And she's not killing as much as I would hope. Let's Blackout familiar. Then call your shots. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Katarina, but we're gonna switch you out for Anjali for a bit because Anjali does not fuck around. And Anjali, do you have some new gear? You were wearing those vestments of life everlasting, and you are good to go. Let's go, my sexy mistress. What are we giving you now? You were doing ignite. You have that. You have immolation. Let's go ahead and keep giving you ignite, shall we? Let's you should have 20% chance, 20, 40, 60%. So we might leave that one there. And she is combat fear after defeating opponents. She was taken on that. And this is shrinking creatures damage stealth. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. And let's get moving up in here. Here we go. Pop our shield wall. See, a lot more damage on her part here. Oh, this guy right here. Bad news bears. Come here, dude. Shut up. Fall off the trees, motherfucker. Oh, they're there. Let's keep this going. Let's rush up this tree. Homie's gonna get punked. Go right there, right there. Go to sleep, bitch. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Getting a little bit of action here. Grab all this garbage. Get up some healing. Open this chest. Alright guys, when we return, we will probably take on this boss battle. BRB.